Welcome to Hartford Technical High School's HVAC program. My name is Mr. Bonomo. Come on in. In HVAC, what I try to start out with is basic hand tool skills. And one of the stations that we will use is the welding station, where we actually weld copper pipe together like we do on our other systems. So the variety of tools that the students will get to use and become accustomed to. To go along with those hand skills, we will do some fabrication and design of sheet metal. As you can see, there are some pieces here that are being worked on that are designed from scratch, just taking measurements, and then using various tools to create those pieces of duct. Also, what is needed in the HVAC field is to understand how electricity works, how wiring takes place, and being able to troubleshoot and identify all the different components. This is just a little mock-up of a gas furnace with a gas valve, an igniter system, thermostat, and other controls that the students are able to follow diagrams to wire these up and then troubleshoot them as I cause problems in them. And this all relates to the actual equipment that we'll see in a few minutes. Here is an actual air conditioning system. It's a refrigeration system, something that you would see in a grocery store or a restaurant. You have all of the components of the system are visible, easily identified, so that the student can understand how they operate, the flow of refrigerant as it goes through the system, and actually see what is happening as the refrigerant's flowing through. So this is a great visual for the students to be able to use, not only to understand a system, but to be able to work on it. So in this one little system right here, the students will be able to install it by learning how to run copper tubing. They will wire it up so it will actually be powered and operate. They will be able to charge this system with refrigerant, and then, which is really important in the field today, be able to recover that refrigerant into a external container. And they can do all that from this one little system. In the shop area, we also have live equipment. When I say live equipment, that means it is powered up, gassed up, and operational, that students will get to install, work on, and troubleshoot. Here we have gas furnaces, all different styles and makes, with efficiency ratings that they will be able to work on. And then we have oil furnaces that the students will be able to work on. And lastly, we have our heat pumps that the students will be able to work on. And you can see how I label them as stations. So the students will actually be able to go through different stations and work on different pieces of equipment, either throughout the day or the week, or however it's set up. Good evening, and welcome to the Heating and Air Conditioning Technology program presentation. My name is John Bonomo. I am the instructor for this program. Below are my email address and telephone numbers in case you ever need to get in touch with me. Please do not hesitate to do so. This course is designed to stress the basic jobs, operation, and skills needed to service, repair, and install all types of refrigeration and air conditioning equipment. Our units of study will begin with safety, refrigeration cycle, piping operations, system components, refrigerant charging, refrigerant recovery, electrical practices, gas heating, oil, and heat pump systems, and last, control systems. In our classroom, there are multiple systems set up for students to troubleshoot, design, install, fabricate pieces if needed, and create design systems for different types of uses. Students are required to wear their uniform for class every day and appropriate footwear, along with their safety glasses and toolkits. All students will need to provide at least one shirt. If they lose it or it becomes missing, they are responsible to purchase another one. There is a zero tolerance policy for this. If you're not properly dressed, you will receive a 0 for the day and cannot work. Students are required to provide their own toolkit. TidewaterWebStores.com is a website where we purchase our trade shirts. I recommend that you purchase at least one trade shirt and one type of hoodie or zipper up hoodie to go along with that in case we do work outside in the cold. Toolsfortext.com is a supplier that I have been using for our toolkits for a number of years now. They have supplied us with appropriate tools at a fairly decent price. If you choose not to purchase your tools through toolsfortext.com, I do have a list of tools that I can supply you that you can purchase on your own at any time. Licensing and articulation. In this program, students are eligible to take the EPA Section 608 refrigerant recovery test, which will help them advance in the HVAC field, and it is a must-have when trying to get a job. Second, the Harford Community College Heating and Air Conditioning Contractors Apprenticeship Articulation Agreement. Upon completion of this course, in the 12th grade, students are eligible to enter into the apprenticeship program over at Harford Community College directly into year 2. Out of a 4-year program, it's a pretty big step. And lastly, students are eligible to apply for their apprentice license through the state of Maryland and be ready for a new career.